It's the boy from the beach, I got this shit sold up. And when I roll up, the rims on the Lex be spinning.
Well, actually, before Hollywood Sid, when I first started rapping, I used to go by LS, stood for Little Sydney. So that was my rap name before Hollywood Sid. Hollywood Sid came from, I don't know. I guess one day I was just, when I got older, I guess I don't know. I didn't like the LS no more. I had to change it, so I changed it. But I come from LS, from Little Sydney. That's who I am. I mean, I always will be him. That's my name, Sydney. I'm from, like I said, I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia. I went to Salem High School. I went to damn near every high school in, well, not every high school in Virginia Beach. I went to Salem, Green Run, CDC. I went to night school. I mean, I used to get in trouble a lot. They're crazy shit. More history, obviously. Yeah. Growing up, I knew. I've dealt with Pusha T on numerous occasions. I mean, growing up, like before he was Pusha T, when he was Terrence. Yeah, I know him. I knew him very well. I don't know him now. I mean, it's been some time since we've spoken, but yeah, I know him definitely know him. I knew him. I can't say know him because I don't know him anymore. The first time I ever met him, shit, that's deep, man. That's probably like 96, 97. I was young. I had to be about like 16, 17. The first time I probably ever met him, I was over my homeboy Pete's house, I think. Yeah, that's probably the first time I met him. I was over my homeboy Pete's house. And I think he had a green Elantra back then. I was out there rapping or something or whatever. And then we were just out there together. And I didn't start hanging around him at that time. But that's when I probably first met him a song. But I can remember back in the day, maybe 2002, I did a song. It was a diss record. I think it was called Hot Balls. Well, I don't think I know. It was called Hot Balls. I mean, it wasn't nothing. It was on the radio. It definitely was on the radio. It was on 102.9 and what was it? 92.1, the Norfolk State Station. This was like 2002 when Grindin' first came out, and I was dissing the clips, and the song was really about Terrence. It was pertaining to how I felt about certain issues that we had, and he got back on the radio and he dissed me, and it was a big thing for a second. I mean, locally, because I mean he wasn't as big as he was back then. Probably as he is now, of course not. I mean, he's with Kanye, but I mean, no, he was with Pharrell back then, so I have to give him his props. Definitely, he's probably still is in the same category. So, but I did a song. It was on the radio. He did a song. He got back on the radio. Dissed me on a Busta Rhymes beat. I don't know if y'all remember Busta, what it is right now. You know, it was one of them songs. I mean, he used that beat, and he just went in. I mean, it was alright. And then after that, I think it was somebody from 92.1 or something, or the Norfolk State Station contacted my homeboy Pete, because my homeboy Pete was the one who had got my song to the radio. And I actually never thought that it was gonna get on the radio. He was the one who, I mean, I'm not gonna say a couple people was in my ear because they knew that me and Terrence had a good relationship, and they knew that he was. I guess they foresaw the talent in him and knew he was about to blow. So they saw the talent in me. So they wanted to use me to, I guess, do a song to diss him, and it was just a whole bunch of bullshit. But it went to the radio station, and after that, like I said, he went back to the radio station, and the 92.1 contacted Pete, and we went back to the radio station, and they asked me a few questions, and I dissed them again, and it was just a whole bunch of other shit. It was crazy. But right after that, like 2 weeks later, I end up getting locked up, to be honest with you, and I did 5 years in the penitentiary. So after that, it was over with. So. I don't know. They'll probably want to find out if he's for real or not. If I'm for real or not. I don't know. That's what they'll probably want to say. A couple people that know me probably like, yeah, he's for real. He's definitely for real. But they'll probably definitely want to. Probably everybody wants to. When a new rapper comes out, they want to find out if he's fake or if he's real or his street credibility and this and that. But I mean, everything I say, I really have lived. I mean, I'm not boasting or bragging about nothing. I mean, shit is just real. It is what it is. I am who I am. I mean, I was really in the street. I really been locked up for 5 years, did all that shit. That shit ain't nothing to boast or brag about. That's why I'm doing the music now, because I don't want to go back there. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, I really live this shit. This shit is like, I'm out here every day. I'm still that same person that I was. I mean, I think Virginia Beach made me who I am. Like, this area that I'm riding around, that we're in now, made me the person that I am today. It was like, so much shit was going on around here back then. When I was growing up, I was like the youngest one out of all the elite people that I've hung around. That was in the street, that won't in the street, that did whatever. It was just crazy, and I always find myself in a position where I was amongst an elite person, and Pusha T happened to be one of them, back in the day. I mean, I would say, to be honest with you, he took me under, I was under his wing. I mean, for real, that's real shit. I mean, he took a liking to me at one time. I mean, we were good friends. Like, I took a liking, we were friends. Like, I mean, I know I can depend on him. You see what I'm saying? So that he's the type person that, he's a giving person. Trust me, he is. He's cool. Actually, to tell you the truth, when he first blew, when that Clips jank or whatever, when they first came out and all that, during that time, I had went to the penitentiary. You see what I'm saying? I told you I did the song on the radio, because the Grinding had just came out. Like, Grinding just came out. I don't even think. I think the video dropped that day. The same day that they dropped the video, I think they played the song that I dissed them on the radio. I think that was another reason why it was so big. So, and then, like I said, he got back on the radio, he dissed me, whatever. I think he was more hurt about the situation. Like, he was probably wondering, why did Sid do this? I mean, what the fuck? Are you trying to use me to get on? And it wasn't that. It was just I was young, and I was just, like I said, feeding into, devilish thoughts from other just hating ass niggas. If I would have never went to jail and I would have never did this song, where would I be? I don't know, to be honest with you. I think I would be a lot further in my career, or what I was trying to do as a sibling. I think I'd be a lot further. I think definitely going to the penitentiary slowed me up 5 years. That was a toll, and then you gotta come home and recuperate, so it's crazy. But I think I'll be a lot further. I think, for real, to be honest with you, I think possibly me and Terrence will probably still be cool. I mean, yeah, we had a good, like I said, definitely. Not possibly, because he's a loyal dude. So he only keeps loyal people around him. You know what I'm saying? At one point I was very loyal too, so we definitely would be, I would definitely probably be in the loop, I would say. Definitely. Definitely.
The dirt. It's nothing
Definitely.
that splurge. I'm not the type to stand on the curb. They call me Alfred Hitchcock. I'm directing the bird, you know.
My plan, I would say, like, just to keep like dropping videos. Like, I got like 6 videos on YouTube now. I mean, it's nothing big, but you know, just keep making videos, music, you know, doing a little promotion, you know, messing with Rep Your Set, you know. I mean, the team is crazy. Rep Your Set, we're doing it's crazy right now. Like, keep promoting, like with the clubs and stuff. You know, we had Lavish at one time, you know. You know, we just looking into clubs and just promoting, trying to bring artists here, you know, and hopefully doing with the promotion and stuff and being able to bring artists, then we can maybe I can end up to collaborate with an artist or something like that. Maybe somebody that I bring one time, or that's because that's our plan, to just keep promoting and keep just beating these streets up, for real. That's all. We're just gonna beat these streets up until you know, until forever. It's not gonna stop. This is like for eternity for me. I mean, what else I'm gonna do? I don't work, you know. I gotta eat these streets up. I gotta beat these streets up, for real. So just keep, you know, selling CDs and stuff like that. You know, putting the little singles out there. You know, I had a song with Mo-Pain. We you know, that was alright for like summertime last year. It got a couple radio spins on Sunday. I think actually it played for like many weeks straight on you know, Jack gave us plenty of love. So that's about it, man. Just beat these streets up. That's about it. What do you expect? I mean, when you see me, it is what it is. That's self-explanatory. I think 50 had a song, My Watch Talked for Me, My Whip Talked for Me. I mean, nah, I'm just joking, but it's for real. It's like, I mean, like I said, man, I was raised by the best. I came up under the best, man, under the best, like under some of the legends of Tidewater, honestly. So it's like, it's for real. It's like, when you see me, it's like, you already know. I mean, the Benz, that shit's mine. I mean, it's clothes, jewelry, whatever. I mean, cash. I mean, it's that shit is nothing. I mean, I'm out here for real. It's like, I mean, with no job. I mean, I like I said, man, I mean, I am my own boss. So, like, it's self-explanatory, man. Like, you can click on one of my videos and you click on one of them shits and you see me in the car, shit, you be like, then you might see me a week later in that car in the street, like, yo, that dude's for real. I mean, that's honestly, I mean, like, and that's actually like almost every one of the cars, well, not almost every one of the cars that I've used in the videos. Like the Dodge, that was mine. The GS350, that was my baby mama's, but hey, it's still in the circle. You know, she had the Benz too, so that was what, the S550, I mean, all that shit. No, 500, my fault. But it's still a Benz. But other than that, it's like, it's all real. It's like, it's not, nothing's fabricated. Everything is for real with me. It's like, when you see me, it's like, I am what I am. It's like, that's what it is. They was like what is it? My name is my name. That's what he said. That's who he is, man. I mean, he presented himself as who he was. Like, they had flamingos, I remember. I think they used to do the little clubs. I think they was doing little club shit back in the day. And he was real cool. I remember one time they had flamingos on Bonnie Road, and I had went up there. I used to go up there with my homeboy Corey and Jamel and shit, and we were young and shit. I mean, and Terrence used to be at the door, and he'd be like, yeah, that's my youngin', and you know, he'd get me, let me come in. You know, he was cool. He was real. He was cool, man. I would definitely say he definitely kept a funky 100. He definitely kept a funky 100, man. He was kosher all the way around the board, man. I know. I was just saying. I feel like when I was a sibling as a youngin', like when I'm coming up, like I came up around Pusha T. I mean, I used to, you know what I'm saying. I used to, I used to watch his moves. I mean, he was like a mentor. I felt like he was a mentor. He was more like a mentor. So I feel like I came up around the, I mean, under the best. I mean, look who he is now. I mean, for real. I mean, like I said, the area that I came up in, it's like it was something in the water. It was a lot of people that came out of this area, out of Salem, actually. Like I said, Timberland, Pharrell was around this area, Pusha T, Malice, you know, it was definitely something in the water. I don't know. There's a lot of talent around here. A lot of talent around here. So.
Probably can't even save you. I spit flows that get hotter than
Some other elite people that came out of this area, I would say Timberland. Like I said, Timberland, he stayed, him and his brother GW stayed down the street, a couple houses down from where I grew up. And I don't think I know. Timberland had he had a Beamer back then? I think he had a blue Beamer. I don't really know. He was older. So I definitely I remember more his little brother. Like I said, he was it was cool, definitely. His brother could ball his ass off. I remember GW would ball his ass off, and he always used to hang around his homeboy. He had a best friend named Vaughn. I think they still kick it. I don't know, but yeah. Other than that, yeah, it was like a lot of talent. Pharrell. I definitely respect Pharrell. Now, I respect Pharrell because he's a good person. I mean, he really is who he says he is. Like the song Happy, he's a happy person. I can remember one time, this is all jokes aside, this Food Line right here, I'm probably like 15 years old, no joke. I'm standing right here in front of this Food Line, and Pharrell pulls up with he had a Denali Yukon, the same one he gave to Pusha T later on down the line. But and I was just standing there, and I had asked him. I didn't know who it was. He wasn't Pharrell back then. I mean, his name was Pharrell back then, but he wasn't, you know what I'm saying, who he is now. But I asked him. I seen him. I was like, "Hey man, you'll buy me a beer?" I had the money for it. I was asking him to get me a beer because I wasn't old enough to buy a beer. And he looked at me, man, and he was just like, nah. He put his arm around me though. He walked me inside the store, man. This is no joke. And he was like, what did he say? He was like, you can get anything inside the store, but I'm not gonna buy you a beer. I think I got like a Mountain Dew or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? And I just left. But he's a good spirited dude, so I definitely look up to him. I just remember certain things as like coming up, because it's like, I guess it was something in the water, because like I said, a lot of talent came out of this area that I'm from. There's no joke. Okay. I can remember one time, I'm not saying he knew who I was or anything, but I remember one time, I had like one of my first cars, man. I had like a Ford Tempo, man. I was probably like 17, 18 years old, man. And the exhaust manifold was messed up on it, and it broke down on the interstate. And it was me and my homeboy in the car, and we were waiting for the tow truck. It was hot as hell outside, and we were just standing on the interstate, man. It was like right off over there by Newtown Road. And I remember Pharrell pulled up. This is no bullshit. He pulled up. I think he was in a Porsche, yo. I think he was in a Porsche. I don't want to lie, but it was a very nice car. I believe it was a Porsche, though. It was him, and it was a big dude. Actually, Pharrell was in the passenger seat, and the big dude was driving. And we had to get behind, and he let me and my homeboy get in the car. We had to squinch in behind, and because it was only a two-door car. And he gave us a ride. Because he pulled over, he was like, he was just like, what, y'all need a ride or some shit, he said. And we was like, yeah, man, but I'm waiting for the tow truck. And he gave us a ride to the tow truck company that we was waiting for. It's right off of Newtown. And I remember that, man. I was young, yo. He was a good dude, man. He was I don't know. I don't know why I used to. I don't know. I bumped into him a few times, but that was one of the times that I bumped into him. I remember one time I was walking down the street. I had to be about like 16. It was raining hard as hell outside. And I used to mess with this girl named Arlesia Spruill. She stayed out Colony Oaks. And I was walking to her house, and it just started raining. It was raining bad as shit. And I was like halfway there, man. I never forget. Gene. Miles pulled over. He had a two-door black Sentra. Yup, he had a two-door. It was a Sentra. It was a Nissan Sentra or some shit like that. I'd never forget. He had like a black hoodie on, like type of black hoodie, and he had got out. And the nigga was like, he was like, yo, you need a ride. You know what I'm saying? Just asked me if I wanted a ride. Now, it was raining hard as a bitch, and I was like, yeah. I had to be like 15, 16, about 16. And I got in the car with him. I never forget, he was playing a beat. He was playing a beat, and they had Sky pages back then. I asked him for his Sky page, and they gave me his Sky page. And I think I used to beep him back in the day and shit. Try to go to the studio with him and shit. He never called back though. But yeah, that's one instance I remember seeing that dude. Well, to be honest with you, it was it depends which hood you're saying, because I mean, like I said, it was like when I was locked. I'm gonna start like this. I mean, when I was locked up, I used to hear a lot of shit like motherfuckers. A lot of people was hating on the clips. So and then when I was out and me dealing with Terrence personally, I mean, I respected him. He was really, I would say he was king out here. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, he was like that. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would definitely co-sign for him. But like every king, you have peasants that's gonna hate on you. So he had motherfuckers hating on him from every which way. But from what I know, nobody never ever like carried him or bitched him or nothing like that. I mean, for real, he was he wasn't really a dude to play with. He was serious. I mean, he was about getting that money. You know, he was about getting that money. So, well, I would say, I mean, I'm not out here trying to get people to look up to me anyway. I mean, it is what it is either. I mean, because I'm gonna be who I am regardless. So it's like, I mean, when I don't have a problem. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out here talking about me, saying a few things and shit, but I mean, nobody never says it in my face. I mean, I see the same person that'll mumble something, then give me that, you know? So, I mean, the handshake never matches the smile, but I could care less. It's like, I'm out here breathing, eating, living every single day. I mean, I enjoy my life, so it's like, and I know people see me. I know they see it. They're like, yeah, he's definitely out here doing it. So it doesn't matter what, whether they look up to me or whatever. I mean, I'm out here. Like, I would want them to know that, like, definitely, I appreciate him. Like, for real, like I said, I appreciate everything that he's done for me. Like, I mean, like, coming up, like, he did a lot for me. He helped me out tremendously. I mean, if you only knew, real shit. So, and like I said, I learned a lot from him. Like, he kind of paved the way. I think he's paving a way for artists in Virginia, for real. So I respect him. I don't understand why anybody would want to hate on somebody that is, he's paving a way for us. So it's like, he's paving the way, just follow the footsteps. So I definitely respect him. And I tell him that I appreciate him. Even, I mean, we don't have to say 2 words to each other. He might see me at the awards one day sitting by you, but I'm gonna let you know. You know, you paved the way, brother. I appreciate you, you know? Alright, well, like, honestly, man, like, I just plan on continue to, like I said, drop these videos and, promote with the clubs and stuff. You know, we was doing this stuff with Lavish, you know, Rep Your Set. It's heavy right now. I mean, D-Boys, I mean, I'm gonna do something with them. I mean, they beating the streets out with Foreign. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy right now, but I definitely I want to continue to, you know, just continue to do music and be happy, man, and just live free. That's all I really want to do, man. I just want to live free, you know, stay away from the bullshit, and just get this money and, you know, do something positive with it. And you know, like I said, just be who I am, you know. Be all you can be. That's all you can do.
Fucking key to the city. Put them keys in the city. Who is he? Hat low, DG on his shade. Go